Hi guys, I'm Rachel and welcome to my channel. I'm gonna start filming, I think Tuesdays and Thursdays is the goal. So there will be more videos. So if you'd like to subscribe and see when I make new ones, feel free to. So today we are going to go through all of my favorite products / my favorite of 2016. These are the products I use on a daily basis. I've used most of these for a while, and so if you are curious as to what I use, just keep watching. So I guess we'll start with what I apply first to my face, which would be my moisturizer, and this is a new package. So I've actually repurchased this several times. This is the Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve face cream, and it's a moisturizer, and I like it because it smells really good and it's youth preserving, so it makes me feel like this is what it looks like. Yeah, it makes me feel like I'm doing something good for my skin. And I noticed like some of the fine lines under my eyes aren't as noticeable after I use this for a while, and so really like this. So I use that as my moisturizer, and then as my primer / sunscreen I use the Murad Invisible Perfecting Shield. It has an SPF of 30. It treats, blurs, and protects. I just really like how this has sunscreen, but it feels like a primer, like the silicone primer feel, and so it smooths out my face really well, and it also provides protection, which is very important. So next is concealer. So I have two that I like. The first is the Maybelline Age Rewind, and this is actually in Neutralizer. I go back and forth between Neutralizer and Brightener, but I really love this concealer. It works really well, and I'm almost at the bottom. I've bought this a couple times, and this is what I'm wearing on a normal basis. So I normally wear that, but under that, I normally use my Bright Future Sephora color corrector. So this goes underneath before you put on concealer, and it just helps to like brighten, and it has this weird applicator. They've changed it since. This is an older one, and so you like dot it, but it looks like really like pink. It brightens. And then of course Tarte Shape Tape. I have light neutral, and what was funny is I wasn't a super fan of this when I first tried it, and then I switched foundations, and now it's like my favorite. And so I use either this, or I combine them and use both of them on any given day. I'm actually wearing this and this today under my eyes and in the concealy spots. And then next would be my foundation. Here it is. So this is the one I normally use. It's the Maybelline Fit Me, and it's the matte and poreless. I like the matte and poreless a lot more than I like the dewy one. And so I use 212. This is actually almost out, even though it doesn't look like it's almost out. Today I used 110, but then I mixed it with the dewy one that I don't enjoy because it gives it just more of a like natural feel. Because if I do wear this one, I normally pair it with the Tarte Maracuja oil, and so I'll put some of this on my hand, and then I'll put a couple drops of the Maracuja oil to make it a little more light and a little more friendly, less matte. And so next is powder, and so I use Coty Airspun powder. Looks like this. It's all vintage looking. Smells like your grandma, so that's fun. Not super huge fan of the smell, but it works well, and I actually baked with it today, and it's the powder I have all over my face. And I just really like it. I've tried this and the Laura Mercier one, and I like this one a little bit better, and it's a little cheaper, so that's exciting. Next, mascara. Does anyone ever forget mascara? Like, I will occasionally just do my makeup and then just be like, I'm ready to go, but something looks a little off, and like, mascara. I have brown hair, so my lashes are already kind of naturally dark, and if I don't get powder on them, then some days I feel like I just don't really need mascara, and they're pretty curly. But anyway, my two favorites to make my eyelashes stand out are the Too Faced Better Than Sex. This is the mini one. I also have the big size, but I wanted to use up the mini one before I started on the big size. This one is definitely my favorite. If anyone was like, you have one mascara that you can use for the rest of your life, what do you pick? Too Faced Better Than Sex. Hands down. It's amazing. I love it. And I recently got the waterproof one for my mom, so hoping to get her hooked. And my roommate also bought it. Shout out to Ashley. And so that was exciting. And my second favorite, I'm not quite sure if you can actually buy this in the United States. I bought it on my trip to Germany, and I love it. It is so great for volumizing, and it's the Big Butterfly or Bee Fly from Aster, and this is what it looks like. The wand in this is like crazy looking. It looks like a little caterpillar. You see it? And so I like flipping this around, and sometimes I'll use like this curve to like push my lashes up, or sometimes I'll like scoop them up with this curve. And I just like all the curves because I can really like scoop my lashes, and it volumizes them really well. And so I like this one, and sometimes I'll pair them and do both because more is more, right? Just kidding. So next, eyeshadow. We'll go with eyeshadow. My favorite single to wear on days when I'm like wearing makeup, like a no makeup day, is this Catrice single. Ooh. It is, my name is P. Pearl? It's like P apostrophe Earl. That's an interesting name. I don't think I've ever noticed. But it's just really shimmery, like pink. Ooh, where did I put it? Okay, there it is. Can you see it? Maybe not. Can you? No, it's like, it's super subtle. You probably can't because there's like windows behind, and it's like so much of a light reflection that it like, you can see on my finger. That's all that matters, right? But when I just want to look a little more awake, but I don't want to have to do a full eye look, I'll a lot of times just put this on. And then, so if I ever have like a shiny-ish or bright looking eye and like mascara and foundation, it's what I'm wearing. And then other eyeshadow palettes. These are my shout-outs. So I bought the Too Faced Peanut Butter palette, and I did not think I was going to use it. I just bought it because, I mean, come on, packaging is adorable. But I didn't actually think I was going to use it, and this is what the inside looks like. Oop. But I use it all the time. It's slowly becoming one of my favorite. It has a bunch of pretty, like, warm shades, and, like, this peanut brittle is, like, really pretty coppery shade. And I love this jelly. This shade called Jelly. It's just so purple and just, they're just so pretty. And it smells delightful. And so that's one of my favorite palettes. And then the palette that I'm actually wearing today is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. And so Too Faced just came out with a peach collection. And this was one of the palettes on there. They re-released this palette. I bought it when it came out the first time. I actually skipped chapel to purchase the palette, so that was fun. But I got it, and it sold out within like an hour, so I think Jesus will forgive me. But this is what it looks like, and I am wearing this shade, and then these. Yeah, today. And it smells like peaches, which at first I actually didn't enjoy, but I've kind of gotten used to it, and I don't mind it. I don't mind it. And oh, look at this shade. This is my favorite one in the palette. It's in my corner, the corner of my lid right now, this part. Yeah, but it's, look at this pretty color. So there's that. Another palette that I tend to use a lot is the Graveyard Girl Swamp Queen palette. So I'm a huge fan of Graveyard Girl. She kind of got me into the whole watching YouTube and watching makeup tutorials, and so this is what it looks like. It's so pretty. And this actually has like a blush, a bronzer, and a highlight. And then I'm actually wearing this one as a base. I sort of like set my eyeshadow primer with it today. And this one also has a delicious like vanilla scent. And they're just really pretty. So I use that one, and then my holy grail eyeshadow palette. The one, like, if I could have no other eyeshadow palettes, it'd be the one. This is my Shape Matters by Smashbox. I don't normally notice how dirty it is. It's real dirty. It's loved. It's not dirt, it's pure love. Pure love. You'll see on the inside. So it has this awesome like mirror, and then if that doesn't say love, I don't know what does. So this has 9 shades of eyeshadow, and I usually use like this for my base. You can't tell, but it's pretty dented in. And then I'll use these as a transition color, and then I'll put one of these on my lid, and then these deepen up the crease. So this is a bronzer. I'm really surprised I haven't hit pan on it. And this is the contour. And so I'm actually wearing this contour today. This is a highlight it's so pretty. It's just so pretty. And this is was a translucent powder. And so it's gotten a lot of love. And so I'm not a big like eyebrow person. So I've never actually, this is eyebrow wax, and I've never used it ever. I use this as an eyeshadow shade sometimes, and I actually use this on my brows on a daily basis. So if my brows look slightly darker, or not darker, but like more filled in than normal, it's actually what I'm wearing right now. It's this one, because it's my brow routine right there, just powder. So yeah, okay, so we've talked about all those, and liners, yes. Okay, so this is the Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper, which is the black, and it has like a paintbrush sort of tip. That's what it looks like. And this is my favorite liner that I've tried out so far. It's fantastic. I'm wearing it right now, and I really love it. It's amazing. Right now, Kat Von D and Too Faced had a collab, and they have a small, like, Better Than Sex, and then a mini, like, Trooper liner. And if you were like, hey, I want to try some of Rachel's favorites, get that duo, $20. Best $20 you'll spend in a while. So that's my suggestion. And the next are some body slash skincare favorites. I bought this Tarte friction stick. And then like has this interesting like skincare smell. This is what it looks like. You like rub it, you wet your face, and then you rub it on your face, and it's like a scrub. And I really like it. I originally purchased it because I needed like another item to get free shipping on one of my orders. But now I use it like on an every other day basis. And it's really great for exfoliating and getting all the dead skin off. And it's really fine, but it's not like oily, because a lot of body and face scrubs, if you use them on your face, they're really like oily, but this one's actually meant for your face, so it's not oily. And also the granules stay put, because sometimes, you know, if you use a scrub, the salt or sugar tends to like dissolve in water more so than like scrub. And I haven't found that issue with this one, so that's exciting. There's that, and then this one, Manuka's Cosmet. It's bee honey peeling jelly, 15 plus. Not sure what the 15 plus means. Who knows? This is actually all in some foreign language. Not sure if it's Korean or Japanese, or no clue. So this is actually another exfoliator, and it's a chemical exfoliator. So what that means is I make sure my face is clean, and then I put a layer on, and then I wait like 5 seconds, and then you like rub it, and it'll actually like rub off all of the dead skin. Doesn't that sound exciting? But yeah, so it gets your dead skin off, but by like chemicals and not like abrasive scrubbing. Does that make sense? So I really love this one, and it's just so fascinating to see how much like dead skin comes off. It comes off in these little like almost like little circle balls, and you're like, it's kind of satisfying. Like Biore pore strips. That's one thing I forgot. Love me some pore strips. I like the charcoal ones. Because they like cool and like tingle a little bit more than like the regular ones, and I think the black like helps you to see the like gross stuff that comes out a little better. And so I do the pore strips like probably 2 times a week, 2 or 3 times a week. And so there's that. And last but certainly not least, it's my Brazilian Bum Bum cream. It has a funny name. And people kind of look at me funny when they're like, what lotion are you using? Oh, my Bum Bum cream. Yeah. But it smells so good. If you ever like walk by Sephora and want to just have a delightful scent in your nose, go smell the Bum Bum cream. It smells like pistachio and caramel. It just smells like a really sweet vanilla. So it's like pistachio and caramel, and you're like, it smells like a really sweet vanilla. And I like every time I put this on, I literally just like lay in bed and just smells so good. So good. And so you can't see because it's too bright, but there's a little bit gone, like that much. And it's just a cream. It smells so good. And I also have the body wash that goes with it. It's amazing. Because you know how like heat kind of intensifies smells? And so you're like in there lathering up with your body wash, and it smells good, and you're just like, I literally just take moments in the shower just like smelling my body wash because it's amazing. But yeah, that's all of the products that I use. If you have any questions, comment down below. And also, I'm thinking about doing a brushes that I normally use, or like favorite brushes video. And if you'd like to see that, let me know. Or if you have any other suggestions for videos, just let me know. Also, I am hoping to find my mom's camera soon, so the lighting will be less weird. I'm on my laptop at the moment, so if you're like, Your lighting's kind of funny. I won't subscribe. It's gonna be fixed. We got you. But anyway, see ya. I hope you have a lovely day, and bye.